Zona Libre. Bago ang lahat ma'am, pagbati muna sa ating viewers and listeners.
Magandang gabi po sa inyo, sa inyo at sa ating mga nakikinig. Sana ay nasa magiging po kayong kaligayan.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am Vladilite, kamustahin naman natin itong sitwasyon, lalo na dyan sa France, dahil may mga ilan na pala, no, na mga nag-evacuate dahil umano sa wildfire. Kamusta ngayon, ma'am, itong update dito?
Well, Ma'am Oliver, actually, becoming it is a serious situation in France kasi more than 141,000 people na ang na-evacuate. And there are sort of like 19,000 square kilometers that have already burnt, forested areas. And then, lumalaki pa yung fire kasi dahil sa hangin, umaabot siya ng Bordeaux. So far, ang mga maapektuhan is Cap-Ferrat Peninsula, Arcachon Basin, Ledge Cap-Ferret, and Bordeaux Metropolitan, and including the suburbs of Les Alliens, Mérignac, and Isigny.
Yes, ma'am. So talagang malawak na itong wildfire. So kailan nag-umpisa ito, ma'am? At inaasahan na ba na marami na ba ang naaapula ng ating mga firefighters or nadadagdagan pa ang talagang area ng nasusunog? At kamusta yung ating mga otoridad dito?
Well, so far, actually, nag-start siya ng 22nd July dun sa Sumus in Gironde. And instead na naapula siya, actually, lumalaki pa siya. That's the reason why umakyat siya and pumunta siya ng land and stuff like that. One thing that's to be noted is that this area before were like marshes and hundreds of years ago. And after Napoleon III sort of like made an economic move para magtanim sila ng mga pine trees, actually maritime pine trees, kung saan kumukuha sila ng mga kinukuha nila yung reason to make turpentine and other products. At that epoch, maganda siya kasi economically, pero right now kasi with the heat wave and stuff, these chemicals are highly flammable, kaya kumakalat siya ng ganon. So, since the pine trees are dry and everything is dry, vegetation and etc., and with the heat wave, lalong lumalala kasi kung dry lahat, tuyo lahat ng mga halaman at mga pananim, tapos yung mga pine trees mo are flammable in the sense, tas haluan mo pa siya ng hangin. So, mas lumalaki yung apoy instead na naalipula.
Yes, ma'am. So itong mga firefighters natin, ma'am, marami na bang may mga naitatala na po ba na mga nasusugatan din sa kanila or may mga data din po ba kayo, ma'am, na may mga nawawala or mga nasasawi dahil sa wildfire na ito?
Well, so far wala naman po nakakatalang nasawi, pero hindi pa natin alam sa ngayon kasi ongoing pa yung but there are like 42 firefighters that are already hurt. And tapos 100 homes, more than 100 homes are burnt and still being burnt along the way. So hindi pa natin masabi exactly kung hanggang saan aabutin yung sunog at yung destruction na dala nito.
Opo. So itong wildfire ba, ma'am, malapit na sa kabahayan? So marami ng bahay ang nasisira?
May mga areas kasi na may mga bahay, especially along Cap-Ferret and stuff like that. Maraming mga tourists doon. And imagine mo yung mga camping sites din at the same time. So, hindi kasi sila kino-consider na bahay, but these are like tourist spot areas. Kaya nga, marami nga evacuation ang ginagawa dahil since it's summer now, maraming mga nagdadagsa ang mga turista sa panahon na to.
Yes, ma'am. May mga gumagamit na din po ba yung helicopter, ma'am, para mag-apula ng sunog? Or so far, mano-mano ng ating mga firefighters?
Well, apart from the mano-mano, meron Canada Air and Dash water bombing aircrafts, mga helicopters. Tapos sa France, nilabas nila yung Airbus A400 military craft nila to drop, fire retardant And at the same time, nilaunch na rin nila yung paghingi ng tulong sa European Union. So may mga countries na nag-participate like Czech Republic, Poland, and some other countries that has already like are in action, are on the ground right now. And I think if it's gonna go, if it's gonna get worse, more countries will be joining to help in fighting this fire.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, sa tagal niyo diyan sa France, ito ba ay masasabi natin na pinakamatagal na wildfire or may mga wildfire na din na mas matagal pa kaysa dito?
Well, as far as I know, ito na yung isa sa mga pinakapatagal na wildfire. Pero actually, yung wildfire, it started somewhere, on the 13th of July. Meron ng wildfire not far from Paris, which is I forgot the name of the place, in the peripheral areas. But alam mo yung dahil nga sa init, but this is so far ang pinaka-worst na alam ko na wildfire
Yes,
for
ma'am.
now.
Pero yung usok,
For the time
ma'am,
that I've been in.
yung usok, ma'am, kamusta naman diyan sa Paris? Nakakarating?
Ay, hindi. Malayo po kasi dito. It's kind of far. Pero yung sa may Fontainebleau, that's the one I was talking about. I think may mga makikita mo yung usok from outside. Like for example, when somebody was traveling from by train, we were traveling by train. We can actually see yung smoke coming out from the area. So ibig sabihin napakalaki talaga
Yes,
nung effect nun, kasi that's like it started 13th July, then 4th week came back 15th July, pero nakikita pa rin yung usok.
Yes, ma'am. Dahil diyan din sa Europe talagang mainit ang panahon. Speaking of that, ma'am, may mga kaso pa rin po ba ng mga nasasawi dahil sa kainitan ng panahon diyan po sa France?
Of course, of course. Especially right now, nagiging maingat sila ngayon. So maraming mga warnings kasi magkakaroon ng fourth heat wave by next week or end of this week. So pinag-iingatan nila yun kasi may mga namamatay lang na bigla na lang natutumba. Tapos may mga sa mga sasakyan nila because of, probably health reasons and etc. Pero it's a big factor. And of course, we cannot deny the effect of global warming in this case.
Yes, ma'am. So, itong heat wave, ma'am, talagang tataas pa talaga yung temperatura nyo or may darating na yung panahon na talagang medyo kumakalma din yung init?
Just to let you know, no, this is summer season. So, ang init in general is nag-start siya ng end of June hanggang early September.
Yes.
So, papunta pa lang tayo sa gitna. Wala pang August. So, August will be hotter. So, that's why a lot of people are afraid of it. Kasi kung hindi magka-calm down, hindi actually nila alam kung kailan matatapos yung mga heat waves. So, and that's what worrying everybody else.
Yes, ma'am. Pero marami pa ring bumibisita sa France so far, ma'am. Tourists.
So far, maraming bumibisita sa France, but I guess with all the news of heat waves and wildfires right now, yung probably may mga bookings na maka-cancel because of that.
Yes, ma'am. And siguro, Ma'am Vladilite, kung may nais pa kayong banggitin na hindi nasakop ng aking katanungan, go ahead, Ma'am Vladilite.
Well, it's just that I wanted everybody to be safe and sound. That sana, alam ko ay tag-ulan ngayon sa atin ngayon. So we just want, just want that our fellow kabayans will be taking care of themselves and, hoping that there will be more action from the government with regards to the people that are in need in our country. So yun lang po, Bombo River, at ito po ang inyong international correspondent, Vladilite Valdez, from Paris, France.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. God bless po.